My name is Sam, and I work the night shift at Murphy's 24-hour diner. Every evening at midnight, I step inside under the warm yellow lights, put on my apron, and take a deep breath. The bell above the door rings softly as I cross the black and white tile floor. The air smells of fresh coffee, clean tables, and a hint of syrup from the pancake station. The place is quiet at first. I switch on the old jukebox in the corner. Tonight, it plays a quiet rhythm, maybe a jazz tune or a slow ballad. It fits the mood, calm, easy, ready for the night. Then I unlock the coffee machine and begin my ritual. First, I wipe every table with a damp cloth. The counters sparkle. I check the syrup bottles, maple, strawberry, blueberry. I turn on the pancake griddle. I crack eggs and pour batter. Steam rises. The griddle sizzles. I flip pancakes with a practiced flick of the spatula. They come out golden brown. Meanwhile, I add fresh beans to the coffee machine, push the button. Coffee drips, dark and strong. I bring warm cups to every table. Some customers like cream, some keep it black. The sound of the coffee pouring is comforting. This is my zone, my stage. Everything feels rhythmic. The night has begun. Around 12:30 a.m., a familiar figure enters. A young man with disheveled hair and a notebook under his arm. He orders the same thing every night, a small black coffee and a slice of cherry pie. He slides into the booth near the window. Same again, I ask. He nods. I pour coffee and set down the pie. He thanks me and opens his notebook. I watch him write line after line under the diner's soft lights. I learn to read his mood. Some nights he writes fast, his pen scratching the page. Other nights he sits quietly, staring out the window at the empty street, thinking. Once, he told me he is working on a novel about a city that never sleeps. I smile and ask, is it based on this diner? He smiled and said, maybe. He has been coming for weeks. I begin to notice small details. He draws a doodle beside every paragraph. He leaves crumbs in a neat line. He taps his pen when stuck. The pie's crust crumbs gather on the plate. I clear them quietly. His coffee cup refills itself again and again. We hardly speak. That is fine. He tells me everything through his writing. At 1 a.m., the medical students arrive. 4 of them in hoodies and backpacks. They sit at table 8. They order extra strong coffee, breakfast burritos, and pancakes. They laugh and groan at the same time. They have exams tomorrow. Another round? I ask, eyeing the tall coffee pot. Please, they say, we're on the home stretch. They pass around flashcards, recite definitions of illnesses, take turns quizzing each other. Their eyes are tired but excited. I bring them more water, more coffee. I offer free refills. They say thank you between terms. They talk about heart valves, pathogens, long shifts, and tired feet. I learn their names: Maria, Lee, Kofi, and Sarah. They joke that when they finish med school, they will come back here and work night shift like me. I smile and say, I'll pour your coffee anytime. Near 2 a.m., a suited man appears. He always sits in booth 7 in the back corner. He orders a club sandwich, side salad, and a decaf latte. He barely looks at me. He opens his laptop and works on in silence. The glow of the screen lights his face. No one knows who he is or what he does. He doesn't talk to the other customers. Once I asked, huge meeting tomorrow. He paused, looked at me, and said, "Something like that." Then he went back to typing. Every night he arrives, every night the same order. I serve him quietly and respect his space. He is the silent fixture of booth 7. I clear his dishes carefully. He leaves at around 4 a.m. Once, he left a business card, no name, just a city. I still keep it in the tip jar. At 3 a.m., just as the medical students drift away and the businessman concentrates, the door opens again. An elderly man appears. He wears a vintage baseball cap and carries a fawn green jacket. He shuffles to the counter and says, "1 cup of tea, please, and maybe a little chat." I love this part of the night. I serve him a pot of chamomile tea and 2 biscuits. He sits at the counter, taps his spoon gently against the cup, and begins to talk. He tells me stories from his youth, how he met his wife, how he worked on trains, how he learned to paint. He shows me a sketch he drew on a napkin, a line drawing of the diner with the cook, the jukebox, and me serving coffee. The sketch is simple but beautiful. He says it captures the soul of this place. We talk for half an hour. I listen. I learn about his dreams, his regrets, his joys. He leaves before dawn, waving goodbye like he has done for years. Each night brings something new in between these familiar visits. One night there was a proposal at table 12. A young man, nervously stirring his coffee, waited for his girlfriend. When she arrived, he got down on one knee, pulled out a small box, and asked, "Will you marry me?" She cried, "Yes!" The whole diner, staff, and customers cheered. I poured them sparkling cider. I captured the moment. He hugged her. She held the ring. Their friends laughed and cried. Another night, a heated argument over pineapple on pizza erupted when a group of late delivery drivers came in. They claimed pineapple should never be on pizza. A chef from the diner kitchen joined the debate. I took their orders, burgers, fries, cola, and listened to the argument. It's wrong. It's delicious. I just smiled and smiled. By the time they left, they agreed to disagree, shook hands, and even shared a slice. I cleaned up pizza crumbs and wrote pineapple or not on the specials board. A different night, a lost tourist came in. He had a heavy backpack. He asked for directions to a hostel 3 blocks away. His phone had died. I drew a simple map on a napkin, labeled the street names, drew the block layout, pointed north, and explained step by step. He said, "You saved me." I smiled and wished him a good trip. He tipped with a foreign coin I don't recognize. Between 4:30 a.m. and 5 a.m., the diner slows down. The jukebox quiets, only soft music plays, coffee cups empty, chairs stack behind booths. The baker who arrives at 5 opens the back door. I count cash tips, sweep the floor, polish the silverware. I fill sugar containers, stack plates, check milk levels in the fridge. I take a moment to stand at the window. Outside, the sky begins to brighten. The streetlights wink off, the city yawns awake. I hold the heyday of this diner in my mind, the characters, the small dramas, the laughter, the stories. I feel myself part of something bigger than myself, a passage of night filled with human connection. At exactly 6 a.m., the morning waitress arrives. She steps in, tying her apron. I pass the shift. "Night's mostly done. You've got breakfast rush coming." She nods. I hand over the notebook of special notes, the painter's sketch, the lost tourist map, the proposal photo in a printed Polaroid. I tell her who is likely to pop in if anyone asks. I unhook my apron, wash my hands, and step outside. The sun is rising, birds are singing. A morning bus stops nearby. A fresh day begins. I breathe deeply. I'm Sam, I whisper. I'll see you tonight.